Here we go. I'm Shannon, and I'm coming to you from Choice Network, and I'm bringing online Tracy Steele, and let her introduce herself.
Tracy Style.
Okay.
Certified health coach through Institute of Integrative Nutrition. We've looked at nutrition as one of the ways of nourishing ourselves, as well as fitness and family and friends, all the...
Awesome. What we're going to do today is we're just filming. I'm showing Tracy how to work the new platform right now, and I want to include this video. This video is for practitioners or specialists, and they can put up their own education into the Choice Network system. So Tracy will stop me and ask questions. That's why I have her here, because I might move way too fast. And so you're willing to do that, Tracy?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share that thing. Tracy does a lot of material writing for the website, so she's a real benefit here for me. Okay, so
Put off my glasses so I can read.
So of course I'm logged in here under my practitioner account. Actually, when you log in, usually when you log in, you'll get your profile. But when the courses are published, this is where they usually are. So people can actually go in and click into the courses. You've seen this, right, Tracy?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how to set up the course today. I'm going to show you how to, set up a lesson and then link it into these little areas so they can just go. They don't have to flip through too much. They just have to flip on to like a lesson and go through it, right? That's kind of the idea of it. And of course, what happens here is a whole new window pops up the way I've done it. You don't have to do it that way. So in the practitioner account, we would go to My Courses, which looks very similar to this. The difference is this is where we added it and everything on the practitioner. Did you try doing any yet, Tracy?
Well, I didn't see a way of, I guess I see it now, the edit thing there.
Yeah. So when you go on to My Courses, you want to first of all make a title. Add a course title, and that's where you're going to add this teaser stuff for the course, and this picture and stuff. Now, there's a couple of things in here. This picture here, I'm going to have to show you a trick on how to get that in there. Okay. Anyways, we're going to go into here and we're going to select a category because I'm going to do that allergy course I was showing you earlier. And I'm putting that under chronic illness, okay? I'm not sure if that's applicable, but that's what we're going to put it under today. And I don't know, can you tell me whether this page pops up? Are you seeing anything there?
Chronic illness for category.
Okay, so, okay, good. This one didn't share it. That's all I care. I have a different page in front of me right now. So I'm just calling this allergies, the course title. You can grab a picture here, and then I put the picture in there, and then I'm going to go back and just copy and paste what I have, okay? And then I'm going to actually put this in here. But now I want to get a picture in there, that picture I wanted before. But in order to do that, so I have a little teaser in that front, remember? Because when I do this, see, it doesn't look like this, right? Okay. I don't have this picture here, but when you go in here, I do have the picture up there, right? Okay, so I just, it might be a little different on a PC, but I just click on it and I copy the image address. It might be a little different on the PC, but that's what I do. And I go back into here, click on that, and then hit edit. And then what I do is I go into, put my cursor right in front there, and I'll click that picture button and put the source right there. And I tend to put, I don't know, for that little one, I'd probably put 150 on there. And that's for the settings. You can adjust it to whatever you want, whatever looks good. And then it's not looking that great, so because it's not properly aligned, so I just do that. Now, if that picture goes right out to the end, you can go back in there and put spaces, vertical spaces and horizontal space, 10 or 20, whatever you prefer. But if it has white like that, I don't worry about it. And then I just save it. And as you can see there, I have it right there, hey? Can you see it? So did you kind of have an idea how I did that?
Yeah.
Okay, you can go back into this. We'll show you how to link it later. But now I have it in the course titles, and I can go into the lessons now.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I'm going to make a new lesson here. So when you go into the lesson, you select that course. So I'll be selecting allergies in the drop down list.
Right.
Okay, so I've gone in, I've added a lesson. I've got the title now. I pulled the title because I've already previously made the title, or I mean the course title. Now I'm going to add the title to this lesson.
Right.
And I'm putting introduction. Now, one thing I started doing, you don't have to do this, is I put a 1 in front of it because it just helps when it goes back to linking to find it, right?
File and pick things up and things.
Yeah. And I'm just going to go and now you can go and do all your alignment. You can do everything you want. You can go back and do the picture the same way I showed you in the other one and put another picture in here if you want. But I tend to not. That's just your choice. And that's pretty much all there is to. You can fiddle with these, but I wouldn't fiddle with these until the very end, okay? That's the published buttons on all of them. Because otherwise it's going to start publishing the course before you're even done putting it in.
Oh. So what buttons are you talking about?
Here, I'll go back into it. Sorry.
It's cat. Okay.
Probably gonna have to go to the lab. Let's just go to all here. It's easier to do it that way. Allergies. Okay, let's go in here. At the bottom, I have published. See, it says publisher. I don't know why it aligns it that way, but published, that's for this. And I have it set it at no when I'm working on it.
Yeah.
A couple of reasons. No one else can go in there. No one else can go in and publish on it if they happen to find it, which they shouldn't. And the other thing is, because when it's set to no, it doesn't come off onto onto the public website when it's set to no. Only you see it. The other thing is if you push yes right away, it'll automatically put it on the published website. And if you push yes, like when you push yes, it'll put it on the public website before you're done. Don't bother doing that until you're done putting it all in, okay?
Yep.
So that we've got for me, it's putting it on the very end. We've got our first one here for the allergies, right? I am going to go back in and get the next. I'm going to go and copy and paste the next one, okay? So my next one is factors contributing to the rise in allergies. Okay, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to do a new lesson. So we're going to select that allergies course again, affecting rise in allergies. Okay, I've got that in there, and okay, So there, I've got this in there now. So now when we look back, we've got 2 of these here. And when I go into this one, I've got the, you know, that's how it's all kind of laid out, right? But I am going to show you how to put a video in, okay? I'm just going to list it as videos because I don't know what number it's going to be, okay?
Okay.
It's because you said something about you had video stuff that you've been looking at that you might want to include.
Well, it's just a resource or whatever, I guess.
Yeah, and they're great resources. I like doing that too. It's actually a little bit more interactive when we do that. Okay, I'm going to go from the start on this video. So you know how to get your embed code on YouTube? If you're using a YouTube, just go to embed and get this code here. You can actually change, if you know what you're doing, the width and height. And then I go back into that lesson. And I'm just showing you, I haven't put a lesson image in here because that's not necessary. But I've gone into here and there's media here. Click on that media and I go into the embed code. This works best. There might be some medias where you can go through the other one and it works best, but this works best for YouTube. I put that in and it shows up there.
Insert media.
Yeah. So you go into insert, media, and then to embed, and then you put your code in there. Right. Then you hit OK. Right. And that's where I got that, okay? You can also, if you have a URL for an image, you can do the same thing. But the quick button's right here. Okay. And you just put the source in there. And that's how I went and copied the source on that other one and I put it in there and that worked really well. So anyways, I'm gonna save that one. We're just gonna go and, oh, I better put a title. I'm gonna put video references. Call it video references. I'm gonna include it in there anyways, so it wasn't in the original course, but it's there now. So when I go down here and I got video references, we can actually go in and I can actually play that. Hi guys. So that's how you do that. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
No. Okay. So let's go back and link some of these. I sometimes tend to work with 2 windows on this. I'm going to go into the login here and I'm going to go into my courses and I'm going to go into this one, edit, and then I'm going to go down to here and I'm going to put lesson 1 like I did. You can do whatever, you can do it however way you want. Okay, so I'm going to go in and lesson 1. If you want to put the lesson titles, you can do that too. It's up to you. Whatever way you want. Like, there's going to be no 2 people are going to do it the same, right? So I'm going back into the other window and I'm going to type in the lesson and I'm just going to highlight that URL, copy it, and go back to here. And I've highlighted the lesson 1, right? I've got the lesson 1 highlighted here. I'm going to find the link button, which is right here. And I'm just going to paste it into there. And if you wanted to open up another window, just set your target to new window. You don't have to do that. It's up to you. And then if you set it to new window, it'll pop up a new window. You don't have to do that. I'll just do the same with lesson 2. I'm going to just go back here and we'll just go click into lesson 2. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to highlight that URL, copy it, go back to here, and then find that link. I set mine to new window, but you don't have to. And I'm not going to do the lesson 3 part yet. But when you got those all done, when you're done, you just save it. And as you can see, we can get into that, right? Now, to go live, when you're done, I'm going to take them off right away, but I'm going to show you how to go live. Actually, go back into the lessons. And then, actually, I don't know why it doesn't show here, but see, I have a little message when I hover there, publish item.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit it and you'll get a box there. And that means it's live now. Okay. I'm going to unpublish these after I'm done the video because they're not done yet. So I've done that. And then I have to do the same thing by going into the My Courses. So if you hover here and just click, it might look different on a PC. I haven't tested it yet. And just publish. And then now if I go to the online courses, it's there. If I go and if I go back to here, sorry, just a sec here, and I unpublish that, it's gonna, because we're logged in as, it's not gonna do that, but if you're logged in as a non-professional account, this won't show on here. It only shows here if you're a professional. So it will be, but once that is published, then it shows in the online courses. Okay? But I recommend you don't do that till you got all the lessons in. Unless, of course, it's something like you're going to release a lesson weekly or every other day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a video series or something like that. I would not publish it until it's completely done.